In terms of the style and content and what can be delivered, the main thing is having something that's engaging and something that's something that I really picked up, especially when I was working in education consultancy with technology, with schools, speaking to the staff there. We just need something that's going to grip people, and it needs to be different. If it's just the same every week, it doesn't quite work. So some of the favorite type of sessions that I'd put on are those midweek sessions, which I could add anything I want. So the content could be anything. It's about developing an environment that is actually going to help them learn. So one of my favorite ones was a Champions League based approach. So based on the footage from the Champions League the night before, creating attacking and defensive clips, and then putting players in groups, and then they would stand up and then talk through how the goal was scored from an attacking perspective. And then the defense came back with what they felt should have been done. We've had pre-match sessions with the first team involved. So the players came up with an analysis of the opposition for West Ham game that was coming up. And the players put together videos and voice notes explaining how they felt they should go about beating West Ham. That was passed on to the first team analysis department back when I was with the academy. And then they gave direct feedback about what they could actually do and what they thought about the feedback. I think that was like really important for the players. And again, that's just different varieties and different ways of engaging them in new tasks where they can see, oh, this is valued. I've actually got first team staff looking at this and seeing what's important. Others on there, you can see set pieces, which is another fun one, where in the middle of the week, you'd say, right, guys, it's your responsibility to come up with 3 new attacking set pieces or defending set pieces for the week. And we're going to use those on the weekend. We're going to pick one based on what everyone's come up with. And different ideas like this really help players start thinking, how do I actually go about breaking down the opposition? Not just, I'll do what the coach says. And they actually worked together, and we came up with a number of set pieces which we used through the season. Something else, so as mentioned, is challenging the players. So giving them these different tasks was always good to actually take them outside the comfort zone, because while you don't want to have a constant stress on them, they do actually need to be challenged so that they can perform in a tough environment. So giving them these tasks was really good for their development, and then getting them to stand up in post-match and then talk through that became a lot more comfortable for the players once they'd had a session in the week, which would help them prepare for it, rather than just on the spot explain this, because now they're actually in a situation where they've spoken to each other and spoken to staff members as well, and they can understand it's okay. It's okay to be wrong, and we can actually have conversations with different players, and the players will critique each other. And it's, again, it's that social group that you're creating where it's okay to call someone out on something if it doesn't make sense.